to do? Wow. Welcoming everyone to the show once again. This is the bottom pot session. And the best have been reserved to the last till this moment. The best for the last. Usually in training, expedition, and equipping, this is where people love to start from. But as a behaviorist of no mean pedigree, I have chosen to make it the last. You need your skill before you scale. No skilling, no scaling. You need your calculation before your tabulation. No calculating, no tabulating. Where you don't have calculation before tabulation, your manifestation leaves much to be desired. And I'm committed to raising firebrand behaviorists everywhere, in platforms, in places, in destinations, doing great works, creating the paradigm shift indeed. So welcome to the show. Call your friends, call everyone. Share with people. You're on the Facebook, hook up to people, share across platforms. Let people hear. 2025 is by no means an accidental jackpot. It is a lifestyle by deliberate creation. Intentional living is the word. You have to be intentional in all you think, in all you feel, in all that you do. You just must be intentional. It is a behavioral colossal error of fatal magnitude to guess, to presume, to assume. Assumption, behaviorally speaking, is the worst form of knowledge. Don't live by assumption. Please. Make up your mind to live by precision. And what can be more apt when we're talking about precision, when you can check up from the neck up to be sure you and your stakeholders are good neck down so that you can be great leg forward. Running the reality checks, profiling people upon critical platforms, and bringing reality to table. Giving your critical mass. You need a message for a critical mass in 2025. It is no longer business. In 2025, you need to know who you are sent to, what you are sent, why you are sent, where you are sent, how you are sent, and the harvest of your sent message. You need to be informed so that you can perform. Information breeds performance. No informing, no performing. Look at this. You can see me hand. Lifestyle and Productivity 2025 is pedestal on two bridges, frameworks and fireworks. Sir, ma, each time you are talking about deliberate creation, you are looking at two things. Frameworks within, for fireworks without. Where it is not framed within, don't look for the fire without. So beyond praying, sir, ma, beyond New Year resolution, you must make up your mind to create a frame that works so that a fire that works can be sustained. For where the wood is not available, the fire goes out. I have a mandate before me to raise a people of fire and power. Because you pray, yes. But much more than prayer, you have to plan and play your own critical role deliberately. So it's the language of intentionality. Welcome to the show, everyone in the house who is here, who is not here. Get your pen, get your paper. We're flying. Get everything ready. It's time to deck up from the neck up in order to be sure you are good neck down. And when you are good neck down, you will be great. Somebody is disturbing us in the house. A lady is here who is refusing to mute her set and making all of the noise in this fireworks session. So mute your set. Are you ready? If you are ready, say I'm ready. I can see names here and a plethora of people who are ready to catch fire. I have brought fire this moment and I want to spread fire. Do your hand this way. If you are driving, don't do your hand that way. I can see Sia behind the wheel, so you just need to look at me. Good. Are you ready to catch fire? Kayode is ready to catch fire. Who is ready to catch fire? Madam Joy, are you ready? Sheyi, that is not resting. Are you ready? Red, ready, Allah. Remove the red. Put green. Green, ready, alert. Good, good. Tony is ready to catch fire. I want to spread fire. Green, ready, alert. Good, very ready. Caroline is ready. Madam Joy is ready to catch all of the fire with the fire she's got already. Great, great, great. So, here we go. I spent not less than 1 whole week just building skills and building skills, behaviorally speaking. I'm so excited that that phase is over. It's time to build skills, to scale up, scale up, neck up, so that 2025 will be beating hands down, from January to December, hands down. My own new year started in November. So I'm already in 2025. Welcome to 2025. Kayode, welcome. Sheik, welcome. Everyone, welcome to 2025. Giving you a bite on what 2025 has to offer. It's a firework year where your fire must spread. Nothing contains your fire, nothing bottles your fire. Your fire has to spread because your woods are in order. Your woods are arranged. And where the wood is, the fire goes on. And on and on and on and on and on. So, how many of you are here with your assessment? I took my time to post 3 assessments to all your groups so that you can see that we mean business here. So we'll be dealing with at least 1 or 2. Can you see the one of multiple streams of income? By the time you fill that one and send to me, then I'll be able to see your preparedness to take 2025 by storm. Very critical. By storm, given what you do and who you are. You have what it takes already to route the year and to take a major chunk of the year everywhere you stand and possess. Good. Tony is a good disciple. She has everything ready in print. Good. That's good. So let's go. We started all the way from here yesterday, and we saw the place of professional service in behavioral health. And we showed you how that you don't just transact and transmit anyhow. You have to be orderly. You have to be cute. You have to know what you're doing to do behavioral productivity. And you want to say, doctor, have I not been producing? Yes, you are producing, but we don't know what your structural deviation has been. We never can tell or could tell what your behavioral pitch has been. We never could tell what your emotional content, color, context have been. You never could show us your behavioral profit and loss. You were just walking and walking. No data to back it up. No data. We never could tell what your trend analysis have been until now. So, good news. You now possess a facility to look ahead, to think ahead, to walk ahead, and to engage ahead. As I'm sitting down here, I already know where I'm engaging. I'm already running my pitches. You see, that is the joy of behavioral health. You can run your pitches and see where you are going, what you are going to get there. You are able to engage before you engage. You are able to transact before you transact. So, we're looking at the profitability side today. We've seen the productivity side. We're looking at the profitability side so that you can do calculation and then tabulation. And you say, doctor, what is calculation? Your capacity to run the process and the procedure is called calculation, and you do it here. That is why a checkup from the neck up is critical. What about tabulation? Your capacity to produce results. One is process and procedures. The other one is production. And where you have processes and procedures in sync with production, you have performance, behaviorally speaking. So I'm here for people who wants to have performance. You saw we went through to be able to build skills. I will encourage you to watch all the videos, the 5 or 6 videos, over and over and over until the lessons of behavioral health as I have presented them mingles with your blood, with your genes and your chromosomes, with your DNA, so that you flow in behavioral health, powered and saddled to see the gaps, identify the loopholes, and the vacuum you are turning to values, the loopholes to lifelines, and of course, the gaps to grant for validation. So we've seen all of this. Watch the video. I've spoken to you about behavioral violation. Virtual crime is everywhere, in homes, in families, everywhere. You are saddled with the responsibility through critical knowledge to go empty this can. If this can should empty itself, organization will collapse. Human beings will collapse. Processes and procedures will collapse. You have what it takes to empty this can by choice. Otherwise, it will empty itself by force. And when it does it by force, there's collateral damage, behaviorally speaking, in places, in platforms, everywhere you can think of it, even in the corporate places. You will suffer collateral damage when you don't empty their violation can. The professionals will have loopholes, hitches here and there, not smiling to the bank as it is supposed to, because you have failed to empty behavioral violation virtual can. I sat down one day, and when I look at what is happening in the Nigerian political waters, I felt like creating a cliche that fits into behavior. And that is who you are as a behaviorist. You look at this situation on ground to create the solution at hand in order to apply the much needed strategy to marry situation to solution. So I came out with APC plus PDP gives you LP. So what is your APC? Your capacity to appreciate the status quo ante, what you can find on ground anywhere, the good, the bad, and the ugly. When you know what it is on ground, then you are ready to do penetration through the application of the knowledge that you have to make people free, platform free, individual free, yourself free. And it is then you can do contribution. It's a law everywhere, even in reproduction. You appreciate your spouse, you do penetration in order to give contribution. And at the end of the day, you have a manifestation either by manufactured one or by surrendered one. I'll be talking to some of you in the course of the week of the new year about the types of manifestations we have and how behavior is at the root of your manifestation come 2025. So where you have your APC, you will be able to do your PDP. What is your PDP? Personal developmental plans. So your APC joining up with your PDP will give you LP, lifestyle. And what? Productivity. So we're looking for this. You have it, I have it, and we're going to make our society possess the same. So we saw all of this. We won't go back to them. Let's just go to today's topic. Watch the video. They are there in the various groups for you. Download the books. These are the tools you use in behavioral health and checks on anything. You will route it, you will see it, you will release results and give the critical stakeholders the answer they're looking for. I did this in one of the platforms I belong in the course of the outgoing year, where I built framework and scalability laboratory. It's still in the process. We are not through yet. And this is what I want to build for every one of you for your next year. Through critical engagement with me, I'll build you a laboratory to engage with people that has a 3 cascade for people to interact with you, interface, so that they can intervene and you can support their intervention mode by way of psychometric analysis, reality checks. Don't ever tell people you run assessment. Assessment is a quack language to a professional in behavior. You run the reality checks. You want to call it the real name? Psychometric analysis and detailing. Not checklist. No. Checklist will never show you behavior. Checklist will never show you trend analysis, root cause analysis, point blank analysis, your behavioral pitch, of course, and your behavioral profit and loss, your cluster by behavior will never be shown to you by checklist. Checklist will not show you your SWOT analysis, your strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and threat. Checklist will not show you your SMART rule. Your idea model will never be communicated to you through checklist. And that is why behavioral health has an edge over medical health. So, everybody look at this picture and tell me what you can see. The way you say matters a huge lot. You can unmute yourself, and tell me, what can you see? What can you see? What can
From
you...
framework, fireworks, checkup, neck-ups.
How?
Having taught you skills, behavior, you need to scale 2025 pivotally. Speaking.
Okay.
James Komolafe Ph.D.
What are you reading? Are you reading something else?
Is what is on the screen, sir.
You mean all that?
What is the screen, sir?
You didn't share before, sir.
Reality check, sir.
So I was talking to myself since.
No, you have gone ahead of everything.
So what can you see anything?
No.
Yes, new mentality of customer service delivery.
Okay.
BOA expectation or lesson from the scene below.
Okay, not BOA. Nice. You. I did it for Bank of Agriculture. Let me remove BOA. It's not BOA. Now, you and you alone. Nothing is BOA in here. It's you in the saddle. It's you in the saddle. So I'm going to show you a picture now. What can you see? What can you say? Good. So can you see something now?
Yeah.
Can you see anything?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what can you see, people? What can you see?
A live tree growing out of a dead tree, or dead stump, rather. A live tree growing out of a dead stem.
How will you interpret that triumph, behaviorally speaking?
I'm seeing a different thing.
Just wait. Let's hear triumph first. Yes.
I'm seeing extension. I'm seeing extension because the dead stem is surrounded by, is in the pool of water, which I believe that gives it the life that is needed. And there is a seed inside the deadness of the stem that brought out this lively tree.
Wow. So deep. So how will you interpret that behaviorally speaking? Because that is what it is 2025. Out of the dead must come life. I'm giving you answer already.
Yes, sir.
So, Tony, what can you see? Everyone in the house. Shay, what can you see?
A tree shoot out from the water and have another tree coming up. Unfortunately, it looks like the tree that is shooting out from the water looks dry. However, what is growing on top looks nourishing.
That is a behaviorist for you. Who can bring life out of the dead in terrains and terraces that are not palatable. You look at people, places, platforms that are near extinction, and you say, hey, it's a platform. Let's reinvent. And you begin to create works for them. All of you who are teachers here, if our teachers remain like this, by December, I will query your knowledge. Tony, you are hearing me? Triumph, you are hearing me?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Teachers remain this way. Eh?
By December next year?
Yeah. I'm giving you a long rope to pull. This will be by December. No. That's why I'm packaging you behaviorally to create procedures and processes, platforms for various viral engagement, where you are sitting in Lagos and you are talking to 774 local governments of Nigeria, meeting
Hallelujah.
teachers. It's hallelujah. Where everyone knows what to do and do what they know, for which the gap is called behavior. We are tired of people just having skills, but they are not scaling. So who is speaking again about this picture? Who is speaking?
I see hope. I see life after death. I see there is hope. So no matter how the situation is, there is still hope.
And
That's what I see.
That's good. And a Joshua Christopher is already saying there is life when death happens. I wish Joshua can just speak more on this to us. I'm so interested about this his statement. He said there is life when death happens. How, Joshua? 5W2H, Joshua, we are waiting. Is anybody speaking?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
There's life when that happens because even scripture says that except the seed falls to the ground and dies, it abides alone. And so our life actually happens when we die. When we die to certain behaviors, die to certain things, we become alive to a new pattern of living. So that's the way I see it.
You can say again and again and again. Yes. Who is joining Joshua? Yes, Triumph.
What else I'm seeing here is that extension.
Yes.
And by extension, I'm equally seeing a model that is coming forth from this old, I won't call it a dead storm, but an old storm. The old stem and is the life in it is extending and is modeling the new tree.
Wow. Wow. I'm glad to have you here. Wow. So glad to have you say this. So there's actually life from the dead, and that you can always create a new model from the old life. People who are packing it up, who are washing their nets, because all strategies have failed, collapsed like packs of cards in 2024. People who wants to japa, Peace Obi Okoye says, the stem inside the water signifies that the water is life. The dry stem signifies that so far we are alive. There's chance to revive again. That's a revivalist speaking. Wow, I like that. And then you should see this thing as a two-way affair. Don't just see yourself alone. See your client. Where your market is what I'm showing you, everybody. No market, no markup. Where your market is. The question is, Mama Caroline, can you mute yourself? You say, don't preoccupy yourself with how to get there. See it first. See it. You can't see it, you cannot seize it. Oh, how do I get there? It's in the waters. Peace, I've just told you that that is the evidence of life. Water is life. And can you see everything going green? That's why I told Tryon, turn your red to green. All of you must go green in 2025. We can't but emphasize more and more about this. Any trouble you see is for your triumph. Any problem you see is for your potential, because every problem comes as a vice to create vacuum for you. And from vacuum, it gives you a voice to make up your mind to take a decision for a position. And from voice, you vote either for the good, the bad, or the ugly of that problem. And from voting, you get value when you vote right. And from value, you get veering. Direction comes. And with that, you become validated. That's a story for another day. 7 qualities of every problem. You can earn from problems. 2025 is meant for people who wants to earn from problems. So do I ask you a question? Do we pray problems away? Or what? What do we do to problems? Pray them away. Fast. Find them. Do we pray problems away? Good, Caroline. Must not allow fear in whatever we do. We must have hope. Can you see where she's coming from? She didn't even talk about faith. She said we must have hope, because there are times where faith can fail, but hope will sustain. Well done. Very vital. So let's leave this diagram. See, this diagram will tell you 101 things. We need problems in our lives. Joshua, if you let some people catch you, people are already praying and fasting against problems. You are saying we need problems in our lives. Okay, not be me say that one. No, it's Joshua Christopher that is saying it. So, how do you hit the ground running? At the height of it all, please. Now, let me tell you a behavioral position, an approach for problems, 2025. Don't pray that they should come. But the one that comes, you have what it takes to engage it. Because there's no temptation taking you that is not common to every man. But you will never be tempted above that which you are able. And problems shall come in like a flood. There's a power within you to engage it as you raise a standard. And it is given to behaviorists to know what to do when they pray, when they plan, and when they play their roles. So this is your approach at the height of your brand that is defining. You are able to analyze the situation on brand, the good, the bad, and the ugly. When I will train some of you in January, I will show you how to identify whether it is good, bad, or ugly. And then know which door to enter through, to route it and make meaning in order to make money or make success or impact. Then what's the solution at your hand? And what is the strategy required for engagement? So these are the things we'll be doing for your brand to position it, show you your essence, build a pyramid for you, create a mood board so that your behavioral pitch will not undulate, going up, going down. And you are saying, who did I offend? I'm going up and down. My alignment is faulty. No. And then we'll give you guidelines. So how many of you are here ready to work with me 2025? Let me see. Those who are with me. How many? If you are, say I am, or you write, how many? Because you must come in brand style. Okay, Joshua. Good. Okay. Okay. Yomi, good. Okay. Baba. Baba has been working with me, so I don't doubt it. Baba, then they carry. Good. Okay, peace. Well, I've seen your little works. With what you have done, I have faith in you. Peace, Obi Okoye. Yes. Okay, good. So, quickly. So what can you say? I'm happy with the report I got from the few of you who submitted your multiple streams of income assessment. Can I shock all of you? Congratulations. You have what it takes to route 2025 forward. Please clap for yourself. Celebrate yourself. I'm talking of those who submitted, though. Some of you don't even know I posted things. Do that thing, and then that is a pivotal point to connect with me. I don't want to do theory. I've finished theory side by teaching you skills, behaviorally speaking, on your health, your strength, your wealth, your depth, your stretch. There are more, but I want to limit it to those 5. I want you to scale in creating multiple streams of income, meaning you are going to create multiple services, directly or indirectly, without having more stress, adding stress to yourself. No. In 2025 forward, I'm going to look younger than this. Because I will expound and explode, and then my touch points will work. So please make up your mind to scale. When you have skill, competencies, and what have you, and you don't have scale, you will struggle. You'll be running around looking for what is not lost. You will make the money to go for treatment. Is that life? No, that is not. It is something else. So I will show you how to scale economically so that you tap into the advantages of large-scale production. You are sitting there in Lagos and you are talking to Ghana, Europe, America, Asia, and they are hearing you and running. And a single product that will have cost 10,000, you are giving it out at 2,000. And yet, you are going beyond break-even. That is economies of scale. You won't need to carry no load. Even when load is involved, you only give instruction. Those are the people I'm out for. Then operational scale. Not everything just plumbing into you in the short run, intermediate, and long run. No. A system and structure. You cough, Ghana is catching cold. Europe is catching cold. Port Harcourt is catching cold. Côte d'Ivoire is catching cold because your operation is being scaled. And then revenue scale. You are smiling to the bank, playing golf, and doing recreation while the alerts are sounding on your phone. And then organizational scale. Those are all the things I want to build with you if you are ready. And so, to doing that, I want to introduce you to the idea of Octopus Strategy. The necessary conditions and the sufficient condition of the Octopus Strategy. How many of you have heard about Octopus Strategy before? Who can say anything about the Octopus Strategy? Anybody? The Octopus Strategy. What can you say about it? Octopus Strategy, what comes around goes around. In Octopus Strategy, you are able to see and infer 360 degrees. Can you see? What comes around goes around. You have a system and a structure ongoing. You are able to separate between your activity and your personality by keeping a bird's eye view on what is ongoing. You are for transmission, you are for transformation, and you are for translation at the same time in Octopus Strategy. Can you see? From input to throughput and then to output, and it fits it again, and just like that. Look at an octopus. I borrowed it from octopus. The octopus will stretch its legs and fingers 360 degrees. It can see roundabout itself. Lives in the depth of the great waters for a habitat. And as Peace Obi Okoye told us, water is life. I'm looking for the octopus behaviorist in 2025. It doesn't matter where I will find them, I will engage with them and do critical works among critical mass with them in 2025. Can you see the eyes? Can you see the phalanges? Can you see? You can stretch it anywhere, full of discernment, knowing what to do and doing what it knows. Look at it. Look at the characteristics. So classic. 8 arms covered with suckers. Are you ready to suck in problems? Not problems of your own, but that of others. Your potential must be so sharpened. I have sharpened you for these 6 days for free. Go out there. Volume is low. Is it high now, Victoria? Go out there and become an octopus, sucking problems, catching them by your own potential, highly intelligent and solving problems. Very vital. Excellent camouflage and escape artist. While you're doing all of the jobs, your safety net. Next year, I'll teach you about your safety net, within and without, as a behaviorist. 3 hearts. And blue-colored blood found in oceans worldwide. Are you ready to navigate the oceans? Worldwide. Go across continental waters and intercontinental waters. I'm ready to engage. Prefer complex environment. Are you ready to solve complex problems? I full grant for you, all of you, and your stakes in 2025. Can live in shallow or deep waters, all weather, all manner. That's a behaviorist for you. Nocturnal and solitary animals. This is not the year of the majority has it all. No. Majority can be wrong, but as a behaviorist, you are apt, precise, concise, by deliberate intentionality, engaging across all platforms. You are a skill hunter. Don't throw your seeds anyhow in 2025. When I read the parable of the sower, I have an itch in me. Why must the man close his eyes and just throw his seeds? That man, I guess, was not a behaviorist. And that's why some fell by the wayside, some among thorns, some on stony rock, and some found the good soil. And even their outcomes were in proportion. No, don't do that. Triumph, you have so much in your hand. Say, don't just throw them anyhow and say, let's see which one will work. That is quackery by excellence. And that's why I've taken time to spread knowledge for 6 solid days, so that on this 7th day, you might be perfected in profitability as you navigate from the place of skills and skill sets into scaling on every quarter. So you use tools, you use what you have, and communicate through color changes and body language. People have asked me before, doctor, what did you even study? You talk physics, you talk chemistry, you talk economics, you talk Bible, you talk everything. That's a behaviorist. Lawyers will soon know that they are not the only learned friend. Because they don't have they have the fact, they don't have the figure. So everybody in the house, clap for yourself. Because you have the fact, you have the figures, you have the belief, and you have the behavior. Hitting the ground running, checking up, neck up. To be sure people are good, neck that. So that they can be great, leg full. And package to manage in order to avoid the damages everywhere. So look at the Octopus Strategy. You have to listen very well now to me here. This is the Octopus Strategy I have crafted for every one of you to work with, to burn stress, reduce stress, and be your best version. Bigger picture reality. So let's analyze the Octopus Strategy. Who can say something here? Who can say something? Thank you, Triumph. Eswalua. Who can say anything? What can you see? If you see something, say something. Octopus Empowerment Strategy. As a behaviorist, you must go out there and empower people, empower platforms. It's no longer business as usual. I told you, anyone who meets with me takes value away, either for a fee or for free. So who has something to say? I've trained you for 6 days. Your IQ and EQ should rise now. Nobody is in the house. I can see Ezekiel Ope Temple and Lois Raf Kumj on the Facebook and some people on the ground. So people on the Zoom, volume is low. Is my volume low?
Oh.
Am I low still? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Am I still low?
No.
Okay. Reverend Joy, it's your set. Heighten your set. People said I'm high. Or I should lower. Is it what you think? So let's see the ground running. The Octopus Strategy has a foundation firmly rooted at the sea level. Can you see sea level? That's your A. You must define your pitch. What I have done for you these 6 days is to show you your various niches. Your niches remains with you. They remain with you. You must be planted by the rivers. You want your leaf to go evergreen? Get planted by your own river. Everybody carries river that makes him glad as he's eating. Please find your river and plant yourself in your river. Mama A5 Pro, we don't know your name. I'm sure you are a newcomer here. So your sea level, deep blue sea, if you don't connect, behaviorist in the house, you cannot collect. It takes connection with your own river to be able to collect for your world. And can I shock you? Your river is not just a river, it's an ocean. I know my ocean, where my passion mingles with my dreams, gifts, and talent and skills. That is my river. So don't do trial and error in 2025. And let me just try and see. No, that is a behavioral violation. Find your river. Get planted in your river. Are you shocked, behaviorist in the house, that when God created the earth, he founded it upon the waters? So God is the master behaviorist. He founded it upon the earth, upon the waters, to create a behavioral shock absorber. That is your A. What is your B1? As you find your river, please get planted, because it is only in your river you can flourish. And when you don't flourish, you cannot nourish others. You are nourished to flourish. Otherwise, struggle. What about your B2? That is your bearing or bearing. You find direction. Please let your river give you direction in 2025. Don't sit down waiting for miracle because you have prayed. Hunger is an advanced course. Hunger 837 and its core course. Find your river, define your direction by your river, so that you can make meaning to lives, to children, to adults, and then the money will come. Don't look for money, look for meaning. And meaning will come out of the manners of your contact with your own flow. Don't look for flaws, F-L-O-O-R-S, when you don't connect to your flow, F-L-O-W. I'm catching fun in my flow. No struggle. I'm operating at my natural place of habitat, so that the law of natural consequence can take its toll as I create resources, value across pivotal platforms. Please do likewise, 2025. So find your direction. Connect with your ocean. Create your river. Find your direction. Very vital. Thank you, Adun. Adun is already praying. I will flourish in my river. Everybody say, I will flourish in my river. You cut from your ocean and flourish in your river. Write it for me. Somebody is writing it on their Facebook. I will flourish in my river. Your leaves will ever go green. And when your leaf is green at dry season, you will attract patronage. We're going. Octopus strategy of empowerment is what I'm defining. Now, look at it. Your C, you travel down the road to find your place. All of you that I have packaged for these 6 days, you now know what it takes to find your place centrally, where your personality, your potential, and your production finds harmony. Is your place. One, you first find your place in your health by scoring 81 and above. Where you don't score 81 and above, then sort out your gaps, loopholes, and vacuums and find your place there. Then you go to your potential, your strength. Find your place. Where you have not scored 81 and above, then find out what are my gaps, loopholes, and vacuums, and find your place. Yeah. Then through critical engagement, as you interact, interface, to intervene, you create your production. That is your wealth. And then pitch in your place. Where you didn't score 81 and above, what do? Identify your gaps, convert them to grants for massive turnaround. Your loopholes, convert them to lifelines. And your vacuums, convert them to values. And then the centrality of the tree gives you your C here. Can you see? Everything is an aggregation. Next year now, I'll be building on this. So you better learn now. You have not gotten your certificate. You are doing yourself a disservice. I've trained you for 6 solid days, free. You need to get your certificate because I will build on that basic certification and inform our foreign partners, people who can take our courses. So you either get it now or it will be a different ball game when we are issuing the second one in January 2025 by the grace of God. So if you have not gotten your certificate, what do? Send a message to my WhatsApp number. Doctor, my name is James Komolafe. I want certification. Basic course in behavioral health. Then I will send you a template for documentation. We will waive your certificate and send to you. You need that as a bottom line, every one of you. You say, doctor, today is my first time. Can I be certificated? Yes. Go through the groups on my Facebook, watch all the 6 videos, and then request for your certification. You need to flourish by your own river. So you now see your seed, you get planted. And then from your seed, what happens? You become a fountain, multifaceted, facing health of others, strength of others, wealth of others. In your seed, you are no longer looking for yourself. You are looking for others. Can I shock you? Behaviorist in the house. Once you arrive at your seed, and that is your debt, you know what? You have very sharp eyes to identify gaps in people, in places, in platforms. Me are greeting you good morning. You are seeing value to contribute. You are seeing where to cross the T and dot the I. You are creating value. It becomes a natural consequence, triumph, to be a value creator everywhere. You just be seeing value.
Yes,
That's how it works when you are in your seat. you become a multiple frontier. Can you see my hands? Eh? You think it's accidental that these fingers are coming out of the palm? It's a message. Let your hand connect with you, with the ocean. Meant for everybody. Pick your own river out of it. See my sea. My sea is a watershed. Everybody write for me, Facebook, Zoom. I am a watershed in 2025. Write it for me or say it. You don't know how to write it. I am a watershed.
I am a watershed in 2025.
Please. Single, straightforward man. You will suffer small in 2025. You say, I just have one single focus. No, be a watershed. You can't go through this 1 week training and still be living singly. You're a watershed, Baba. You're a watershed. You're a watershed. Please be a watershed. As you flourish in your river, watershed. See my finger. And you see it. They can touch the center and split. You know children that are born whose phalanges fix together. What do they do before they take them home? They do another operation to separate them because the boy must come into the world as a watershed. You're a watershed. So your C is your place, while your D is your space. Doctor, where is my space? Except you don't carry a flow. Once you carry a flow, your flow will create itself. When any fountain breaks out of the ground, you say there's no flow, no flow. It will dig wherever and get to where it's going. So please, 2025 is not for runarounds. It's not for running around. You must run aright. And what makes the difference? The ocean you tap into to coil out your river, to find your place and become a watershed. That's the principle. Go out there and create your magnetic field and walk by law of attraction. Online, offline, on-site. That's how I do my things. I've been out of my station now for some 8 days. Does that mean I just sat in one place for where? I'm a watershed. A watershed to individuals, institutions, organizations, work on people, platforms, brands, create works, send messages. That's how it should. Very vital. So what is your C? Your C is your octopus center, where you throw out your hands to go and find. Can I surprise you people? Most of my jobs this year are by fresh referrals. People just getting to hear me, maybe on TV, on YouTube, on anywhere, to say, wow, please, can you come and help us? Can you come and do this? These are not the days of just writing application. Hey, I know how to do this. Because some of our works are strange in this climate. Until you go there and do it, they don't know what you are saying. You are now writing application to run behavioral pitches. No matter how you explain, if you don't run it and show them and interpret, you are on your own. So very vital. Madam Caroline, we fight this afternoon if you don't mute yourself. Very vital. Once you find your C, your D becomes a natural consequence where you can see round. Everybody do your hand like this. That is who you are in 2025. Octopus. Octopus. You go round. You see round. Input, throughput, output, input, throughput, output, input, throughput, output, input, throughput, output. Octopus. I am Octopus 2025. Does that mean I will not rest? I rest more than so many of you here. Eh? There's more than so many of you here. Very vital. The octopus. So
Doctor, your volume is dropping.
My volume is dropping again. What's going on here? How about now?
Better.
It's better now.
Okay, now, sir.
Okay, thank you for saying it. So, place your D is your space. Doctor, where is my space? Everywhere. Where is your space? Everyone. Your space is everywhere. You can find your feet. It has been delivered to you. Do you believe it? Say, I believe. My space is everywhere. I believe. My space is everywhere. I have space everywhere. Because once you are in your fall, your eyes are open to see gaps, loophole, and vacuum. You know most of your clients and customers don't even know they need you until you make yourself available in behavioral health. The good side, the bad side, and the ugly side. Show people. Make meaning in the good side. Make it better. Make it best. Create value in the bad side. Convert it. In the ugly side, do therapy. I will work with you to ensure that you get it right. That's your D. Your D are the various respects around your circle of influence. You are a father in your C. To one woman in F, you are husband. To two children, after F before D, you are a father. After D, to an organization, maybe you know the MD CEO, and they fall in love with the concept that you have. So you are a consultant. What comes around goes around. Now, let me surprise you. Once you come out of your C, you do two things. Behaviorally speaking. What do you do? Two things. What are the two things you do? Deposit. And then delivery. What is deposit? Carry the imagination of going to make deposits in the bank. Do you sit back after depositing and watch the money? No. You take your stub and go away. You deposited and you are leaving. You don't know what happens. There are places you are packaged, you have taught, you have done one work or the other, and they forgot you. They paid you off. And they say, go. When else we need you? That's one leg. The second leg in behavior is delivery. You are going to go back to those platforms and those places to do delivery services, where you build the 5T model. You let them know that was your first coming. Your second coming is to do critical work, to revisit what you have done by teaching. That's a cluster. By testing. That's a cluster. By treating. That's a cluster. By trending. That's another cluster. And by trusting out. And each of these will generate services. So what picture do you put on your mind when you are doing delivery? See a woman who is giving birth. As soon as she delivers, what happens? She stays to nurture the child. So you are going to turn your clients and your clientele base to platforms of deposits on one hand and deliveries on the other hand, so that you can always come back. I'll be showing you the secret in January by God's grace. How can you do a delivery and nurture that organization, that individual continuously, so that you can enjoy what I enjoy, called retainership services? You do one, stretch hand. Can you mute yourself? So, very vital. That is Octopus Strategy. In Octopus Strategy, you have various touch points where you are needed, where they come to know you. They see you at sea, they call you. Those who didn't see you, you take yourself there and show them and manifest. And there are two types of manifestation: manufactured manifestation and surrendered manifestation. Just take it down. I won't teach you that one now. And then you create your nexus in your F. And that is where multiples, that is where you begin to integrate services and all of that. So you are moving from frameworks into fireworks. As you begin to check up from the neck up, I taught you behaviorally speaking, it's time to scale you pivotally for 2025. You are not scaled, your skill will just cling to you and give you stress. You just be running up and down looking for what is not lost. I don't want that on this platform. So this is the curriculum you are going to build for 2025, where you have a common denominator to receive people at your input. Provide a comfortable environment to do value creation, so that when they are leaving you to go do contribution. That is your first leg in scaling. Have something on ground for people to relate to you to. Create a kind of a sequential order like this at input, throughput, and output, that nobody touches me without me distilling them the way they are at contact. I want to meet them. Create a behavioral framework. You don't have, I will give you for free and give you that template. What makes people to sit at home with you? You don't have, I will create for you using your own brand. Those are the works I want to do for some of you who will be ready to engage with me come January 2025, sorry. And then, how do people leave me? Joyful, happy, radiant. You can create a behavioral framework around that space. So as we begin to wind off, you can package services to platforms and all that. I did this in the course of the year, business cycle analysis. And what did I do? It's still the same thing. You can call it any language. When you know, not me. When you know, you can be flexible, adaptable, pliable, reliable, and authentic, and you can serve your world out. So, you know what you will do, all of you? All your assessment throughout this free training, snap them to me for keeps. so that when you come up for your own package, online, offline, on-site, I already have resources and tools with which to unbundle you instead of starting afresh. Clap for me if I have done something good by this order.
Thank you, sir.
Some of you are already sending, so it's very vital. Send them to me. When it is time to engage with you, and just pull them out and use them as the brand and to get to your best. That is it. Madam Odion, can you mute yourself? Echoing here. So that's my number for everyone. You don't need to struggle. So no struggle. No struggle 2025. Victoria, no struggle. Ezekiel, Ope, no struggle. Adu, no struggle. Loisra, no struggle. Everyone in their house, online, offline, on-site, no struggle. You have resources enough. By the virtue of behavioral health, you have tools. You have what to make meaning. Don't start your year looking for money. No, it's a behavioral violation. Look for meaning. I'll pitch you, plant you, pot you, and then you can pick and pack your money by the grace of God. So now let's run our check. We'll just run one because of time. I'm going to post one. Which one do we run? Time is of the essence here. We can't run the three. But at your own, since you have been trained, you know what to do to run the checks. So to run the checks and get the value. To run the checks. Let's see one we can run. Let's run multiple stream. Who has the assessment there? Okay, let's run scalability mastery. I'm going to host it now. Take your sheet of paper in case you don't have it. Since I said, make up your mind to scale. Can you see the assessment, everybody? Can you see it? I have done
Yes, sir.
I have done the teaching.
Yes, sir.
Testing now. This is called scalability mastery assessment.
Okay, scalability.
In other words, I have trained you, you have behavioral skills as an attachment to your service. You have skills. Skill alone will not do the job. You need to scale. So as a psychometrician, I have woven a scalability assessment for you. So let's run through it. Take a sheet of paper, put your name there and WhatsApp number. Since we don't have the assessment, we need a guinea pig, no, a specimen that will.
I'm available.
She is always available. He's been our crucifying lamb since 1 week. So we want to test for behavioral scaling. So please, as I take on Sheyi now, you'll be writing your own as you watch us discuss. Please, you will have to give me 20 minutes. Reverend George, this is the last day. People must get this. Give me 20 minutes. You want to go, you can go quietly and watch the video. But this is so important. This is the height of it. If I have trained you in skills and you cannot scale, I'm sorry, you are just handicapped. You will get to defeat like this and you won't know what to do. So please, just sacrifice and let's run this scalability check. So look at the graph, 1 to 10, still the same. And that's one thing with behavioral health. You can predict it, knowing where you are going and how to get there. So I will engage Sheyi now to see how scalable he has been. And the scale can be in any regard, in any respect per se. This thing is scattering. Okay. So let's see. Question 1. Don't like the way this thing is scattering. We'll have just left it. So question 1. Is the question around connectivity. Can you see my assessment?
You have stopped sharing.
Okay. I'm actually trying to reduce it. Let me share now. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Good. Question 1. How well do you presently align with connectivity? In other words, aligning with abilities, realities on ground via crafted activity, hitting the ground running. For 2025, do you have some certain abilities you want to use and engage, given the realities you find on ground? That's the question. What will you score yourself in question 1?
7.
Okay, 7/10. Seven. Then question 2. Utility factor. This thing is not answering. The degree of usefulness of the product or services created. Like you told us about the place you grew up yesterday. Now you have created service or product. How useful do you think the service will be?
It will be very useful knowing the background and understanding the people. So from yesterday's exercise,
yes,
it's going to be a soft landing.
Okay, so you are scoring yourself what?
Very good, 7.
Okay, 7. Are you still seeing my screen?
Yes, sir.
Can't see my screen.
You need to stop sharing, then share again.
Okay, 7. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, number 2, what's your score?
7.
7. Okay, number 3, authority. Capturing behavioral pattern, like we told you yesterday, that you need to go and do more research. Now, agree that Sheyi has gone there, done research. He now knows the behavioral pattern, and then reshaping and optimizing cultural shifts. You are building some analysis that will make them shift their culture from just playing around to who you want them to be. What will you score yourself?
7. Because the results, if I don't follow up on the results,
Yes.
or I don't have a coaching or mentorship follow-up mechanism,
Yes.
I may not be able to achieve the desired result.
Okay.
However, I will have left an impact, and I believe a better percentage will get the learning and move forward.
Okay, that's good. So number 4, reliability. Discovery of gaps, loopholes, vacuums, blocking them in specific tasks. What will you
8.
score yourself? I will have even given you 9, but let's just make it 8. Good. So the next one, number 5. Okay. So number 5. It is not cooperating.
No, it's jumping. Probably you need to check your slideshow.
Let me just see.
But we can go ahead. I have my sheets.
Okay, you have your sheet there. So
Yes, sir.
I would have loved people to see it. So scatter. Okay, shall you read number 5 for me? Let's not waste time.
Acceptability,
Yes.
packaged and projected in attraction for specific outcome.
Yes. What will you score yourself?
From my package and the way I have started, I think 8 too will be good.
Yeah.
Because the package is what they wish somebody can do it and do it for free. When they become better in life, they will remember you.
Good. And you are packaging it in such a way as to attract their patronage, even when it is free, right?
Yes, sir.
So your 1 is 7. Your 2 is what? 7.
7.
Your 3 is what?
7.
7. Your 4 is what?
8.
8. Your 5 is what?
8.
8. Then your 6. Simplicity. In terms of in-house operation, that's your team now. And external relations, back and forth. I hope people are enjoying this thing. What will you score yourself about yourself?
8.
Don't create complexity in your own roles. Define your space. You have team, build them. Let everybody be on the same page with you. And then your external relation too. Oh, 8.
Well, you have built us in the last week, so it's easy to fall in line now.
Very great. Then number 7, agility. Standing out, solving problems, and creating prospects over a long time. That's what scaling is all about. Not just pecking.
7.
What will you score yourself here?
7.
7.
Because it's a factor of ability to be available for follow-up.
Good. Then number 8, flexibility. Adaptable for many essence in order to trend on a rewarding note.
8.
8. Good. Then number 9, elasticity. Efforts yielding multiple outcomes in backward and forward integration, where you can create value chain. You create a service, it's bringing another service.
7.
7. Then lastly, responsibility. Recognizing individuals, role play, creating activity in order to arrest eventually the anomalies and abnormalities you have seen on ground for which you are
8.
intervening. 8. Good. So let's calculate Sheyi's total. You can see he's running at a very high pitch, knowing what he's doing and what he's going to do. This is proving to us that Sheyi is securing 2025, not by accident. He has focus, he has plan, he has objectivity. How many 7? 7 times 1, 2,
5, 5.
4, 5.
5.
7,
5, 8, 5.
So that is 35.
35 and 40.
35 plus
40.
What is Sheyi's total?
75.
75. So total score in percentage, 75%. What is Sheyi's cluster?
Extension.
Extension. Behaviorist in the house. What is our behavioral counsel to Sheyi scoring 75 in this attempt? And give us your reasons. Should we go ahead or still wait?
You should go ahead, sir.
I'm going ahead, doctor.
No, let's hear people. Caroline, who is speaking? Go ahead. Why are you saying
sir.
the issue?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I said he has really tried, but he still needs to do more of research to foster the results.
Remember what we are doing. Remember what we are doing. We are doing
This is
scalable.
scalable.
Sheyi is 100% scalable. Now, Triumph, do you want to contribute?
Yes, sir. Sheyi should go ahead, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sheyi should go ahead with number one. He has control. Let me say control, or he has what it takes to step out and to steam on continuously, to continue in that energy. And sir, when he starts and continue in that energy, there is no how that people around that can be of help in one place or the other will not come out and join in. All that they are waiting for is they're waiting for someone to steer the boat. And he has what it takes now as tension to steer the boat in that right direction, and every other thing that is needed to make this particular project, perfect. We be attracted into it. Remembering the octopus model that you just shared with us. He has already found his ocean, and he has found his river within the ocean, and then he has his sea, and he has his D, and definitely every other thing that he needs will begin to be attracted to him. As a
thank you,
yes,
teacher. Let's do behavior now. Triumph has taught us. Let's do behavior. In behavior, you look at facts on ground. Number one, Sheyi is in extension. What's the meaning of extension? It means Sheyi is branded, grounded, and rounded in the project. Please celebrate him. Clap for him.
Well done, Sheyi.
He only needs to deepen his roots more to get more results. But to have extension, see manifestation, that's 70. He is no longer needing manifestation. He is already manifested. Can all of you see it? He has passed manifestation.
After teaching us, sir.
Oh, yeah, clap for me. So he has passed manifestation. He has no fear to go and do it. And then he's in extension, meaning he has gotten ground and gained ground. He is solid on ground. That's the meaning. And then two, let's go to his analysis. Now, look at his behavioral pitch. Plus 75 minus what? 25. This 25 is negligible. It's not loophole. In other words, he has covered 75% of the people. When you vote in Nigeria, what quota do you need? What is the quota you require? Now he has covered more than his quota. He has 3/4 already. So the information he needs, the research he needs, he has gotten the 3/4. What is he waiting for? He should strike. And then look at his behavioral pitch. Let's run his behavioral pitch. Can you see? Join your 1 to 2, 2 to 3. If this could have been a straight one, can you see? Can you see? Did you say Gully Monte? No. It's a straight line. So Sheyi has perfect alignment for that assignment. Please clap for him. Can you say looking like 1 from down to up and up to down? It means Sheyi is 1 inside and 1 outside with the assignment. Nothing can stop him from succeeding. Looking at his behavioral pitch or profile. Did you see up and down? Did you see mountain? Did you see valley? No. Now, let's see his structural deviation. Subtract the highest column of score from subtract the lowest column of score from the highest. The gap must not be more than 2. What is Seyi's lowest column of score? 7.
7,
What
8,
is the
1.
highest? What is the highest? 8.
8.
8 minus 7, what is it?
1.
How many times can you get 2 in 1? Can you see? Meaning he has perfect alignment for the assignment. And you know what that will generate for him? 5 things. Listen, everybody. Once your alignment is perfect, in fact, his own alignment is more than perfect, because we couldn't even get 1, let alone 2. Meaning Seyi is going out for that work. So he has concept. Number 2, he is enjoying confidence. So with this now, there is no tabi shubon, and will it work, will it not work? His confidence level has increased because inside and outside, he is hitting it. And then 3, he has good container. Talking about his packaging. His packaging are working. That's the meaning. Confidence, container, concept. And then number 4, he has a good construction. You can have concept and you can't construct it well. He has good construction, it will work. And then number 5, very valuable, he has convergence. His people working with him and the externality, the people is working with out there to hatch the project, they are all understanding themselves. And where he has these 5, what will happen? There will be creativity, and that is value creation. Number 6, creation will come out. He will see his dream come to pass, life and direct. And when that happens, what will happen eventually? Number 7, commerce coming. So many people will get jobs. So many people will ever be grateful. And from there, you can create services for them. The people will be happy and ready to pay for it. Any question here? That is the fun of behavioral health. You can see where you are going and how to get there. You can see your result before you even hit the ground running. You can see behavioral pattern here and there and know what you are doing, for which you are doing it. Don't ever invest into anything without running the analysis. Do your behavioral analysis and see. Don't just say and pray about it. Hey, maybe it will work. Maybe it will not work. You are a quack. You're a quack. And such kind of thing, when it fails, you won't have anybody to blame. Many of you have lost resources, lost funds, lost money, lost relationship before, just because you don't know how to run your analysis, behaviorally speaking. And you say it's the devil. The devil that didn't offend you, you are binding him. You are casting. So any question? So everybody get your own printed, do it, and send it to me. So finally, as we leave, let me explain shortly to you the multiple stream of income, how it works. Those questions, please sit down and iron them out on your own. Take it. If you score anything more than 70, it means you have what it takes to engage very massively in your area of assignment. Can you see it? Can everybody see it? I've posted it. Multiple stream of income. I've put simple question there for you to see and be able to work with. This is it. Please, on your own, answer the question. take your analysis and send them to me. And then I'm ready to engage with all of you one-on-one on it. I can't brand you without seeing this. That's how you will create multiple streams of income. You know, in Octopus Strategy, each of those hands that goes out are streams of income. I forgot to tell you. So, and see the analysis here for the multiple side of it. Very, very vital. So, make up your mind. Get these things filled up and send to me. 25 income analysis for your 2025 is what I am showing you now. So on a pivotal note, fill it. If you get anything 80 and above, it means you are potentially a multi-billionaire. Potentially. To practicalize it is not just looking at it. I have to pitch you, show you your pitches, the various platforms, and then build your structures to be able to power all of these flows and utilize them. That is what this is all about. So when you feel it, please answer all the questions below it and send it to me. And then the other one too shows you how to have an eye for the platforms you want to engage. That one is called SCAT 101. Let me post it for you to see so that you won't have problems at all running it. Look at it. Strategic Caregivers Assessment Test. This is what it looks like. And we see it. So it follows the same trend, the same pattern. We are all caregivers as behaviorists. And what do we care for? For excellence, for wellness, to make people happy. And you can serve it on any platform. You see? Let me quickly run this. Sheyi, are you there? Okay, Sheyi has gone. Triumph.
I'm here, sir.
Okay. So let's
I go nowhere.
Let's run strategic gap. This is where we'll be closing. This one will help you to polish your eyes to see what field to invest in, to intervene, and all of that. So the first question, how deep is the competence to identify a solution? So as a behaviorist, you need to be able to identify a situation on ground.
Situation.
Yes, it's a situation, please. So what's your score here?
7.
7. I hope this 7 has not become an addiction.
After learning.
Number 2.
It's improvement.
How deep is the competence to develop ability to separate the good from the bad and ugly? The 3 of them gives you service. When it is good, you can make it better. When it is bad and ugly, you can make it good. What do you score yourself here?
Good. 6.
6. Then number 3. How deep is the competence to the extent you see situations on ground?
7.
7. Good.
Attention to detail.
Everybody be ticking yourself too, so that you can send your own, you can add. Oh, we didn't even ask people what their score was in the previous one, so that it doesn't look as if we are selfish. People, 1 minute, what was your score in the first one? Chat box, or you say it. Where should you score 7?
I scored 81.
81. Who is speaking?
Tony scored 81.
Wow, Tony is a multi-billionaire. I'm coming to Lagos.
Amen. Amen.
It's not enough to score. You have to skill. You have to know what to do. That's why you need to knit up with me. Then, who score anything again in that previous one? People on the Facebook, did you score yourself? Who score anything again? Okay, nobody. So let's quickly finish this and leave. Question number 4. How deep is the competence to defect to the solution you have at hand?
Very good.
That is what? 7.
7.
Good.
Yes.
Then number 5. How deep is the competence? So, do you weigh your solutions with 5W and 2H? Remember, I taught you this yesterday. You have made it globally competitive. Looking for your 5.
Number 5. Number 5, sir. Number 5, sir.
Number 5.
How strong is your solution?
How strong is your solution? How strong? Number 5.
6.
6.
That's good.
Okay. When you work with me, all this one, you are 6. I can make it 9 for you. I'll just tell you professionally what to do. Number 6, your 5W and 2H.
I think it's 6 too.
6. Then number 7, your strategy. How strong is your strategy working for you?
Very good. You are close to excellent.
Okay, so I should give you 7 or 8?
8.
8. Then your regularity of continuous engagement.
No, 8. Number 8. How strong is your strategy winning for others?
Okay. What will you score yourself there?
7.
7.
Because that's influence.
Okay, yes, that's influence. Then number 9, regularity of continuous engagement.
7. Very good.
7. Then lastly, QREs or client testimonials for referrals. They enjoy you so well and they can say, Kai, call Sheyi, they will fix it for you. Ah, Sheyi, God use Sheyi for me. My organization is good. My girl is fine now. My business is fine now. You score yourself?
8.
8. Good.
Because most times, even doing small youth work,
Yes.
from there they call you for another one. I remember I was in Ilorin one time.
Yes.
From there to Togo, from there to Lagos, from there to Ogun State.
By the power
Just
of the mirror.
Yeah, just by the same topic, creativity in the new age. Same topic.
Do you have an assessment for that topic, Sheyi?
I didn't. I just
Work
believe
with
God.
me. Since it
I
is,
just believe God was using me to deliver this love. That's all.
you will do an assessment, even if it is free, so that you can institutionalize it. So work with me later. Before the end of the year, I will build an assessment, a reality check, so that you can put it online and then help the world via it. So now let's do calculation. 6 times 1, 2, 3, 18. 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's
35.
And then 8 times 2, 16.
16.
What's the total, everybody?
69.
Okay. 69%. So what are we going to advise Sheyi is 31% down as far as his profit and loss account is concerned. Can he go ahead in this business or not? And what is your justification? So 69 means what? Conversation. Sheyi is conversing. Triumph? Toy?
Yes, sir.
Caroline? What's your behavioral cancer?
Well, I will cancel Sheyi to link up with someone that is already grounded in this particular field,
Yes.
and then gain traction from there to scale up on it also. Yes, sir.
Any other person? Why is it only 4 people speaking? Others, are you here? We want to hear your voice. We are all learning. Nobody
Yes,
is
sir.
perfect. Even me, I'm not perfect. Yes?
Sir, yes,
Triumph
sir.
has
Excuse me,
spoken
sir.
his mind.
I want to say something, sir.
Yes.
You know, he has been flying high. So he has been flying high. So this time around that is a bit low. He wants to even make inquiries as to his own mind himself. Is there anything wrong?
Okay. That's good.
Yes,
Triumph scored 75% in his judgment over Sheyi. Caroline scored 55%. Who is speaking again? You must look at the fact on ground as a behaviorist. Lois will have spoken, but where she is not on Zoom, so we can't hear her. But you can write. So now look at the judgment. His score is 69. What is this 69 meaning? It means conversation. She is not stagnating, no doubt about it. Can you see it? It's not stagnating. So it's good by not stagnating, but that is not enough. His score is saying what? He is conversing. He is not communicating yet, and he's not connecting. Can't two people see it? Somebody who is just conversing and not communicating yet, Triumph, you can't see it, and he's not connecting yet. If he goes to do this business, he will lose some money. He will lose resources.
What is wrong?
So he should work more to see that he's communicating at least. Because business is what? Demand and supply. Offer and acceptance. If you are just conversing and you are bringing your product or your service, people will not be too enthusiastic about it. Although his alignment is okay. Can you see it? His alignment. What is his lowest column of score? 6. And the highest? 8. 8 minus 6.
2.
How many times can you find 2 in 2?
1.
Please celebrate him. His alignment is okay, but his mediocrity. Can you see his score? His score sheet?
Yes, sir.
It's not down, it's not up. So we can see mediocrity a bit. Just 4 of his game. Okay, let's look at it very well. His mood is very high. He didn't score anything under 1 to 3. So he's a man given to a very high enthusiasm. What about 4 to 6? How many of his scores? 1, 2, 3. So he is doing well, though. Only 3 of his scores are in middle. Then the rest, they are all up. Because, let me justify it for you, why Sheyi must not go ahead. Because he is dealing with resources and money. He should still be patient a bit to work more in making sure all the 3 where he scores 6 are at least 7. So that he can begin to communicate. And in communication, he will have some people on his side. In fact, more people. That if he transacts, it will be scalable. But if he goes ahead here at 69, while he's at the height, almost at the height of conversation, the people's mind are not ready to transact with him. So who scored a higher score here? Caroline scored 74. Caroline is coming.
I scored 79.
79. 79, Tony, you can
Yes, sir.
commit. You can go ahead
Yes.
with that business. It will work out. Because 79 means you are fully communicating. And when people see your product or service, they will buy into it. But Sheyi is still conversing. If he makes sale, he will just make a little sale. Tony will sell more in her product or service. Do you see the interpretation?
Yes, sir.
Interpret it. Any other person who score anything?
I score 76.
76. So you are communicating. You are halfway communicating, Triumph. So please do more communication, but you can launch. You are going to make profit, but it may not be as that much as
Doctor,
81. Yes.
I thought you were talking about realistic assessment.
Yes. If you don't because of oil eat yam, you will because of yam eat oil. Now look at Victoria. Victoria scored 78, which is close to 81, just with 3 marks. So, Victoria, you can engage. It will work out. There's something we call behavioral momentum that you will gain and enjoy with this one. So, Victoria, you can go ahead. Insofar your score are correct and apt. I have not seen them. I don't know how you arrive at them. If your judgment is right, that score is good. Did anybody score anything anymore? So on this note, if your own assessment is 0 to 39, don't say I will pray about it. It's an exercise in futility. You are in isolation. You score 40 to 50, you are in commotion. You are even confused. You can't scale. You score 51 to 60, you are stagnating. Don't try it. You will lose resources. So find out what you need to do more and move up. Now, if you join Sheyi's score, looking at his behavioral pitch, what are you going to get? Straight line. So Sheyi is good, but we are only saying he can still move up a bit by being patient a little and work on his variables, especially 3. Because every other variable is good, but these 3, he needs to work on them to move them at least by a number, and he will be good to go. That's not to say if he goes into it, he will lose completely. He will not lose, but he won't be able to maximize his resources. He will put in more resources, more input to get not up to optimality. That's what it means here. So any question? That is strategic caregivers assessment. As behaviorists, you must show empathy, compassion, and the rest of it as you serve on the critical mass. Did you get any value today? So I'll show you productivity.
Plenty value.
Thank
God.
you. Peace Okoye from Sierra Leone. Did you get any value? Madam Caroline, did you get any value?
Yes, sir.
So I want to wish you
Yes, sir.
Merry Christmas in advance and a very prosperous New Year. Doctor, when can we engage with you? When you talk with me, I will give you a date. 3 days.
Okay, sir.
And then we can sit down online, offline, on site, and work out your brand. Go and do your New Year resolution. It's not wrong, but we are saying beyond New Year resolution, you have to do comprehensive what? Reinforcement. Run your pitches, run all your analysis, and see where you stand. Because where you stand determines where you see. Thank you, everyone. Madam Peace from Côte d'Ivoire. Thank you. Final comments. I wish you well. Go through all your videos over and over again, including this. I will post it today. And then send you some more videos to watch. It's a peaceful holiday. Happy New Year in advance. You can engage with me online. You will still get the same result. Get your certificate if you have not asked for it. Send to my WhatsApp number and request for the template, and I will send it to you when you fill the template. Those of you who have gotten your certificate, what's your impression about it?
It's very fine.
Thank you very much. Madam
It's an added
Anthony,
advantage.
get your certificate. You're asking a question? So, final remarks. Is Baba Mustafa around? Dr. Mustafa Sambe, is he here? So, closing remarks.
On transit, sir.
Triumph
On
and
transit.
Toyin. Toyin started, Triumph ending.
Dr. Mustafa Sambe is on transit.
Okay, it's on transit. Okay. Please
Yes.
extend our love to him. Toyin,
Okay, sir.
closing remark, and then Triumph.
Doctor, we want to use this opportunity to appreciate you, Doctor. If there's anything I've learned about passion. You did the work passionately, and you did it for free without taking anything from us. You have added value to us. We appreciate you so much. You will go faster in the name of Jesus. Thank you very much for this wonderful time you have spent with us. We appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Do have a wonderful Christmas and New Year celebration. And greetings to your family.
Thank you very much. Reverend Mrs. Toyin. That's the wife of a regional pastor.
Doctor have already started his new year in November. Doctor, your new year started in November. So it's not happening. We are already in the new year. So I join you. We are in the new year. We are enjoying the new year, sir. Not happy new year in advance. Enjoying the new year, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Madame Obi from Cote d'Ivoire. Thank you. So,
I'm back. I'm
Toyin.
back.
Yes. Closing remarks from you, as we call it.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Dr. James Komolafe. It has been awesome. It has been eye-opening. It has been a lot of things happened to me anyway. A lot of things happened to me. And one of the things that happened to me was that I see myself, starting so many things afresh.
Wow.
Starting so many things afresh.
Wow.
And the energy to start afresh is being gotten from engaging with you.
Wow.
Thank you very much for the passion, and thank you for the investment. And I want to promise you that by this time next year, I will be a student. I will be a testimonial for other students. I'll be a testimonial for other students in Jesus' name. The Lord will honor you. The Lord will increase you. Our results, will bring accolades to you. Our results, wherever God will be taking us, your name will equally be on the mention. Thank you very much. The Lord will restore your energy, increase your wisdom, equally open more channel of blessings to you in the name of Jesus. We bless God for your life, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. God bless you. See you next time, and bye-bye.